Hey guys, welcome back. We have our final day with the Emily edit. A week with the Emily edit. Oh my gosh. Did we really make it to 7 days? I'm really excited about today's look. We are going to close this out with a couple shades that we haven't used yet. We are actually going to use corduroy. I've decided we're going to use the black. We're going to use these four here, which are the last four that we haven't used. And I actually want to use these. We're probably going to mix in some Pi-Fi. We're obviously going to use our transition colors, some other colors in here. I've already primed with my Catrice concealer, liquid camouflage concealer, and my Coty Airspun powder. And now I'm going to go in with a blending brush, a fluffy blending brush for our transition shades. And today I'm going to go in to the shade Prayer, which is slightly pinkier than some of the other transition shades. And so I'm probably going to speed through this for you guys pretty quickly because you have seen me for 7 days apply these transition shades, and I feel like you don't need to see it again. Yeah, am I right? Am I right? So we have that down. I'm gonna take some of Laugh Cry, which is that kind of like pinky corally shade. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Work this in as a transition shade, just building up depth and dimension. Okay, now I'm gonna take more of a tapered blending, this one here, and I'm going to take Cheer, which is like that burgundy shade in that bottom row, and I'm going to start to build this on the outer third, blending it out as I go along. And like I said, like right when you put these on your eye, they really do just blend out. I mean, they're so nice to work with, so nice to work with. And I'm just blending this like up into the crease. I feel like I've gotten so confident with these shadows. Like I know exactly how to work with them after spending a week with this palette. And I don't know, I've tried new makeup, like always bought the newest things, right? I did that for years and years and years on this channel. And I feel like I would only use it for 1 or 2 tutorials, right? And with this, I have just really, like, I feel like I'm gonna, at the end of this, offer you a really comprehensive overview of this palette and what I really think about it. I'm gonna take another blending brush and Laugh Cry, that coral shade, and I'm gonna go above this shade, and just to bring that, like, pink back in, and just kind of that coral color, and just blend out the edges, but also deposit some of that color back in. I love this shade, Laugh Cry. I didn't think I was gonna like it that much, and it's like one of my favorite shades for sure. Okay, I really want to use Heartbeat, that like purpley shade, so I'm gonna take this on my finger. It's like a very soft shimmer in the palette, and I'm just going to see how it lays with my finger. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use a brush. Usually I wet my brush first, but I'm gonna wet my brush second. And ooh, I just cut out I have a little travel size of MAC Fix Plus that I didn't know I had. Oops. So I'm gonna use this. Okay. And then let's see how this works. Yes. Oh my gosh, do you see that? Oh, that's everything. See, some shadows, even the metallics and the shimmers that you think are going to be so good with your finger, sometimes they're just better with a brush. You know? That is absolutely stunning. Like, so gorgeous. I'm losing my mind. Love this color. I'm just going to kind of pat it over the edge of that darker plum shade. Oh, I love it so much. And going back in with a little bit of that Laugh Cry, just to blend out the edges so there are no harsh lines and everything looks good and blown out. Ooh, I love that. I'm going to go back into Cheer, just darken up that outer edge just a touch. And that crease, but just barely. And you know that you can count on these shadows to just like blend. Like, I don't even have to like blend it. It just does it for me. It's amazing. I'm gonna take a pencil brush and that corduroy shade, which is green. It's that teal color. And I'm gonna start in the outer third. And I'm really pressing this into the lash line. I don't wanna get any fallout. This shade does have some fallout. And I'm just gonna blend it all the way in. Look at how much that just stands out, adds a little pop of color, of depth. So lay it down and then take a clean blending pencil brush, one that looks like that, and go in and just smoke it out. You could also take like a fluffier kind of dome shaped brush. I'm going to take the small pencil brush we use for Laugh Cry and a little bit of Laugh Cry on the tip, and I'm going to go right underneath of that green just to add a little touch of that coral shade in there, right along the edge, blending it back. So just a touch, barely. So it's just really light. Do you see that? Oh, I love it. So pretty. Okay, I don't want to add a harsh liner, but I want to take the Dark and Early, which is that black color, and I want to line my upper lash line with that powder shadow, which is like very pigmented, by the way. It's a really great black shadow. So just press it into your lashes. We've done this before earlier this week, and I've shown you guys a lot. So I'm just going to come, though, to the middle of my eye. I'm not going to go all the way to the inner corner. And just make the lashes look a little thicker. Do you see how they're thicker than this one? I think we have to add black liner to the tight line and the water lines. This is my Marc Jacobs one. Oh, I love that. Look, here's the finished eye look without mascara. And now I'm going to add a couple coats of my L'Oreal Voluminous and Carbon Black. Should we add some lashes to this one? Should I try it? No, I'm not going to add lashes to this one. Because I don't want to do a thick band of liner. Oh, I love this look. Oh, I love this look so much. Okay, and then here it is with a couple coats of mascara. Awesome. I am super happy with this look. Let's zoom out and we will finish up the rest of the face. Pick a little blush, a little more blush because I'm wearing a little bit, and then lippy. So let's check out, you guessed it, my Morphe palette. Go figure. And I think I want to use, we haven't tried this one. Let's try this one, Goals. I'm only going to put a little bit on, but it's like kind of that perfect like pinky shade that matches our eye. Ooh. Ooh, can you guys see how pretty that is? Ooh, I like that color. I did not think I would like it, but these Morphe blushes just keep surprising me. Over these 7 days, we've also been doing 7 days with the Morphe blush palette, and I've used almost a different blush, I think, every single day. I'm not going to add any more highlight because I'm wearing Oh Heavens from the Makeup Revolution palette, so I'm wearing that if you want to know. I'm wearing that from the Wants palette. It's one of her eyeshadows, and it's a beautiful, like, glowy, dewy highlight, but we need a lip, and I feel like we need a semi-pink lip. Hold on, I have an idea. Ooh, this is kind of what I was thinking. This Always On liquid lipstick called Babe Alert from Smashbox. Let me line my lips just a little bit. Kokie Cosmetics Warm Nude. Seriously, I'm so obsessed with this lip liner. Ooh, this kind of seems dried out. Wasn't open though. Let's try it. I just kind of want to do a brighter lip because we haven't done one. So this lippy actually feels kind of dry, but I think because of that, it's really easy to apply because it's like a stiff product. I don't know. I hate to say dry because usually that's a really bad thing, but it kind of is really dry. I don't know. I don't know if it's just mine because it's older, but this isn't even, I don't even think this is like 8 months old. I don't know. Maybe it was like slightly opened and air got in. I've only worn it a couple times. It literally dries like instantly. I don't know how I feel about the formula, but I kind of love this combination. So give this video a thumbs up if you really enjoyed this checking out a palette for a week, specifically the Emily Edit. If you want to see me do more of these like weeks with a palette, maybe 5 days instead, or at least a few looks with one palette versus just normally doing one look, let me know in the comments. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see that. That's how I know you guys, and that's how I know what kind of content that you like to watch and that you want to see more of. Also leave in the comments, out of all these 7 days, which was your favorite day, your favorite look? I want to know. I really want to know which ones you guys would vote on. If you recreate them, tag me on Instagram at Abby E. O'Keefe. And my Instagram is always linked in the down bar because if you recreate it, I definitely need to see it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for following along in this series. I absolutely adore this palette. I think that not only do the shadows blend unbelievably well, they have so much pigment. They're incredibly affordable. There's an amazing combination of transition shades and lighter shades with mattes and satins and shimmers and metallics as well. Yeah, of course, you could add a few other colors in here and there, but overall, I think it is an incredibly well-balanced palette. It's one of my personal favorite palettes that has, I think, everything you need. Clearly, I created every look over these 7 days with what was in this palette. So you can create a ton of different looks, really mix and match. It's got some really cool standout colors. It makes it interesting. It's not just like all nudes, it's not all mattes, it's not all warms, it's not all shimmers. You know, it really has a great mix of everything. So affordable. I think Emily did an amazing job putting this together. You get hardly any kickback in the pan with how easy to blend these shadows are and how soft and amazing they are. It's kind of unbelievable. You also get basically no fallout. The only fallout that I really get with these shadows is with corduroy, the green shade, and with most green shades like that, I get a lot of fallout. So if you're going to be using that shade, I would maybe say do your foundation second, or just be aware, put some translucent powder down, something like that. But that is the only shadow that I really got a lot of fallout with. Some shades you saw apply better with a brush, like the metallics, than your finger. So sometimes you might want to foil them, use them with a wet brush. Some of them look really great with your finger. I think Eve Rose is an absolutely beautiful highlight color. It looks purple in the pan, but it's actually more of like an icy, cool toned highlight. Same with Oh Heavens. Like those are the two that I would use as highlight shades, but Cupcake would also be a really beautiful highlight shade as well. She also included like the matte cream shade here, the matte white almost. It's like a cream, it's not a white. That's really beautiful. And so I don't know, I couldn't say enough good things about this palette. I love that the names are on here and they're not like on the back, they're all on here, so you guys always knew what I was talking about. If you look at a palette, I said the name, you know which one it is on here. You don't have to like hold on to like a translucent sheet or, you know, look on the back and confuse yourself, because I always get confused when the names are printed on the back. But I think this was so well put together. I think it is so well organized. I think it lends itself to tons of different looks. Everybody could find a look that they can love in this palette, and it is very beginner friendly, very blendable, very blending safe, I would say, where you're not gonna find, I did not find one shade in this entire palette that was patchy. Sure, I have probably my least favorite shades are Grateful and Side Hustle. The greens just like weren't my favorite colors, but I would say almost everything else I truly loved. This shade right here, Family, this purple is so unique because it's almost like a gray. It's a gray purple, and it's just a very, very, very cool color. And she also has Pi-Fi in here, which is a nice warm burgundy purple. So she really included everything. I love it. I love it so much. I can't say enough good things about it. I highly recommend this palette. $20. You can get it at Ulta. You can get it at like Revolution. I think it's revolutionbeautyusa.com. It's going to be part of the permanent collection in Makeup Revolution. So this isn't going away. It's not limited edition. So you can get your hands on this anytime and reference my looks. You guys have 7 of them from this week plus 1. So there are 8 looks that I've done on this channel using the Emily Edit, the Wants palette, and so you have tons of inspiration to create your own looks, to get some ideas from what I created, and then build upon that for whatever you want to create. If you guys thought this was cool and you want to make sure Emily sees these videos, you can tweet them to her or share them with her or let her know that I created this week with the Emily Edit palette so that she can see some of the looks that I created. I know she's also done a ton of videos with a ton of different looks as well, so I will have her channel linked below if you guys want to go check that out, as well as the original inspiration for this week of videos. Sugar Puff and Fluff, I think is her YouTube channel name, and I will have her channel linked below as well. I love you guys. Have an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.